Factsverse presents. Doctors dismissed this woman's fears, but her husky knew better and kept sniffing around. Stephanie Herfel is an ex-Marine from Madison, Wisconsin. When her son was deployed overseas with the U.S. Air Force, he had a dog. Her name was Sierra, and she was only 9 months old at the time. This was back in 2011, and from the time that Sierra went to live with Stephanie, they became the best of friends. A year after Stephanie took in Sierra, she decided she wanted to move away from California. That's where she was originally from, and she decided she wanted to make a change. She and Sierra moved to Wisconsin, which had much harsher winters than California, and she chose the state's capital of Madison, and the temperatures drop as low as 13 degrees there during the winter. But Sierra is a Siberian Husky, so Stephanie wasn't worried about her. Siberian Huskies are used to being in harsh weather conditions. The Siberian Husky was formally recognized in the United States by the American Kennel Club in 1930. It was 5 years earlier that the breed became famous. An event took place in 1925 called the Serum Run, transversing Alaska. A total of 150 Siberian Huskies took part in the event, and they pulled sleds across the state to deliver a diphtheria cure to the people in the area which was facing an epidemic. Siberian Huskies were also in the spotlight during the Great Race of Mercy. The lead dog of the winning team was Balto, and he became a celebrity. In New York's Central Park, there's even a statue of Balto. In 1995, he was the focus of an animated movie, and Kevin Bacon was the voice of Balto. Stephanie and Sierra were very close. They would often go for long walks and play ball in the yard. Sierra was also very protective of Stephanie. When the two would lie down, Sierra would always position herself in between Stephanie and any outside access point. Stephanie and Sierra, they'd been living in the Midwest for about a year before she started to experience some health issues. She was experiencing pain in her midsection and she didn't want to take any chances, so she went to the emergency room and she was diagnosed with an ovarian cyst. The doctor sent her home with pain medication, telling her the cyst would go away with her next menstrual cycle. She was relieved that there was nothing seriously wrong. When Stephanie returned home, Sierra started acting strangely. She'd put her nose on Stephanie's lower belly and sniff. She was sniffing so hard she thought maybe she'd spilled something on her clothes. She did it a second time, and then a third, and Stephanie finally had to get up and hide from her own dog. She had never seen Sierra act this way. Sierra used her keen sense of smell to determine that there was something wrong with Stephanie. Dogs are known to have a very keen sense of smell. Italian Shepherds were trained by Italian researchers to smell urine samples for evidence of prostate cancer. In 90% of the cases, the dogs were correct. Dogs are also being trained to detect breast cancer, Parkinson's, diabetes, malaria. Stephanie had heard about dogs being able to detect disease, which is why she started to worry about her own health. She was sure Sierra was trying to tell her that she had more than just an ovarian cyst. Stephanie didn't want to take any chances. She believed Sierra was picking up on something, so she made an appointment with her gynecologist. Stephanie scheduled the appointment and she told the doctor about the diagnosis she received in the emergency room about an ovarian cyst. The doctor decided to get some blood tests, and on November 11, 2013, he told her that she had cancer. The emergency room doctor misdiagnosed her cyst. She actually had ovarian cancer. This type of cancer can be challenging to diagnose because the symptoms can be mistaken for common issues that women often experience, such as an ovarian cyst. Stephanie was devastated when she found out she actually had cancer. Fortunately, the cancer had not spread to any other parts of her body, and Stephanie has Sierra to thank for that. The best chance for survival is, of course, early detection. The survival rate for ovarian cancer is 47%. When the disease is caught early before it can spread to other parts of the body, the survival rate rises to 92%. Had Sierra not been acting strangely, Stephanie would have gone on believing that she had an ovarian cyst. The doctors diagnosed Stephanie with stage 3C ovarian cancer, and she had to have a full hysterectomy. The doctors also had to remove her spleen. After the surgery, she underwent chemotherapy for nearly 6 months, and when she completed treatment, she went back to California to treat herself to a vacation in Disneyland. Subscribe for more.